Wild Thyme Cooking with Allison Davis is brought to you by Corman Kitchen and Bath.
Hi there, welcome back to Midday Kentucky. Chef Allison Davis here in the Wild Thyme Kitchen, and I am just getting right into it today. We are talking about shrimp and just easy, quick, go-to weeknight dinners. And shrimp is just one of those proteins that just cooks so quickly. It's usually enjoyed by most. I'd say most people are shrimp fans. They may not be huge fish lovers, but I find a lot of people are good with shrimp. And unless, of course, you have an allergy. But we are doing a quick dinner, and this is a honey, ginger, garlic shrimp that is going to marinate in a soy mixture that we're going to put together, and we're going to serve that with a nice little bed of rice. So currently all I'm doing is just taking the shells off. These have already been deveined, which is the top. You want to remove that vein if you're getting whole shrimp, and then I'm going to leave the tails on just for kind of aesthetic appeal. I feel like the shrimp looks a little nicer when it's got the tail on as far as like presentation, but that's just me. So what we're going to do is we are going to marinate these. So we're going to just easily put together a marinade. I've got them in a Ziploc bag because that's a great way to kind of shake it up, and then you can keep it in the fridge overnight. Okay, so we're going to go in with either soy, or in this case I'm going to do tamari. Tamari is just available in most grocery stores, and it's just a gluten-free soy sauce substitute. So it is soy, but it's just gluten-free. All right, so we're adding the tamari in there. We're going to add in some honey. So this is really all about balance. Again, it depends on how much shrimp you're cooking based on how much you add. But we're balancing the saltiness of the soy with the sweetness of the honey. So we're just adding that honey in there. And then we're going to add what I call some aromatics. So we're adding some garlic, some ginger, and this is just a really easy cheat. You can find these in the fresh herbs section, but this is just a nice ginger paste. So it's made with fresh ginger, but just saves you kind of some time if you're in a hurry during the weeknight without having to grate your own fresh ginger. So we'll just do a squeeze of that in there. And then I just love citrus, so I'm going to add in some lime juice, and then you could also take this. I know orange is really popular in a lot of Asian cuisine, so you could do a little bit of just grated orange zest right over the top. All right, we're going to season this with a little bit of pepper. I'm not going to add salt to this because the soy sauce is going to provide us enough salt. And then we're just going to take this, kind of shake it up, get that honey worked in there with the soy, and then ideally you want to let this sit and let this marinate overnight for about, or at least for about, say, an hour to 2 hours if you really want to get that bold flavor and the nice deep coloring of the shrimp. All right, so if we're going to go ahead with this dish, you're going to take a little olive oil in the pan. We are going to let that heat up, and then we are going to add our shrimp into the dish and let it cook. Again, shrimp cooks in a matter of, say, 2.5 minutes, maybe 3 tops. You really are just looking for it to, if it's not marinated, it will turn nice and bright and pink, but this is going to have a different color. So what I look for is that shrimp will go from more of like an oblong shape to where it curls up. So once it curls up, you know that you've got a nicely cooked shrimp. Always err on the side of undercooked versus overcooked, because you also want to keep in mind that when you remove it from the heat, it's going to continue to cook as well. So it should be just perfect when you serve it at the dinner table. All right, so we have our shrimp ready, our olive oil's heating up, and I'm just going to finely chop a little bit of green onions here, and that's going to be our garnish. All right. So we'll go right ahead. We'll add in all of our shrimp along with the marinade and finish this guy up and serve it on some rice. So easy, so simple, and honestly I think your whole family is going to enjoy this dish. All right, you know where to find this recipe. You guys can go to middaykentucky.com/recipes tab. I'm Chef Allison Davis. Thanks so much for watching. We will be right back after this short break.